recess of my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the ever seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes, but I don't trip about it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. In on the stop, Vernon Hargraves.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Watch the twins.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Give me my glasses, Josh, before you break them. I can't play with my glasses, baby. These things cost too much money for you to be playing with, Josh. Can't play with daddy glasses, all right? You can play with anything.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. DeAndre Carter is deep for the Texans. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do, and what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson with a give to Miller, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the gun, Watson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Josh. Wait a minute.
Now hold everything.
We're not vacuuming right now. We're not.
And that's their second timeout here in this first quarter.
Vacuuming them in a little while.
Remaining.
Stop doing that. Stop. You see yourself? Look. See Joshua? We're not vacuuming right now, Joshua. We'll vacuum in a little while.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Stop doing that. Let's not be coming.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Get out the way, man, if you ain't going to block.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Block, you're just going to stand there. Get out of my way. Just standing there hugging. Get out the way.
Ready? 50, 56, pull it out. 55.
On 1st down, Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
He'll get too much.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20.
You see? Look in the middle.
23-yard line.
Look to yourself. Josh, that ain't got no more timeouts.
To get going. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On the jet sweep, here comes Fuller. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5 now. Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming. Switch it.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around it. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
He finds his target, Fuller. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
It's complete to Hopkins, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Look.
And there you go. Nothing really
See yourself.
complex. Block, keep your assignments.
Look.
Let him run it in.
Josh. Look.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
You see yourself. Look. See?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
See?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go. Go, Brown. Go. God, I don't know, Brown.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Johnson, what are you doing?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
Oh,
2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Mike 41, I'm going to wedge that out.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they...
Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Check, check.
Oh.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. 20! Big yardage there on the scramble. It gives him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
You got tight. You got tight out there.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
41 Mike, right here. Let's go.
And now Jackson will look to throw it, eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
Where your key at?
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play.
Josh, what up? Josh.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Ravens 14, Texans 6.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's a gain of 34. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Watson, under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. 3rd and long. It's Watson rolling to his right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Watson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Intercepted by the Ravens. His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Come on. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check your hot read. Trump.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise. In the final seconds of the first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and we are underway from Arrowhead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow. There's a wall there, right? 48 right now. Let's go. Your job. Right.
Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelce on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. The first carry now. This is Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23.
I don't know why he was kicking.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Check three.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. That was going to let it go deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Ravens will call on Sam Cook to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 18. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Attack!
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. They go play action. Now Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
61. That's box. Right.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check 53. Check 53 is mine. Not today, you are. Not today.
Throwing again. Jackson being chased out left. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Just like that.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is, need to throw the ball.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down by It's a gain of 7.
On 2nd down, Ingram. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. This is Ingram. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 9-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 2nd and 1, Jackson flushed out right. And now he's going to, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 9-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yellow, I've got one lady. I'm coming. Hey, rip left.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They complete it to Hill. The 40, the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Here's Ingram. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Check 53's mine. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it?
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Running right, this is Ingram. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Let's bring this
down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Check 37. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6. 53, Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that heat on.
Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a
out of
nice
bounds,
job
and the
of
clock's
buying
still
some
going?
time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete.
They always say the real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there. Threw it behind him.
53, check 53 is mine. You go.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Quick slant there gets him the first down. 6 yards on the play. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
26.
Mahomes now on first down. And going deep for Hill. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Matt Judon in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Yellow.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Ingram again, a first down carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Ingram. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On third down, Jackson flushed out right. He may try and run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
First down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Check 9, check 9.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards.
Got it.
The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right, it was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
53 at the mic. Wrap it, wrap it. Wrap it, wrap it. That's it. Kill. Turn up. Kill, kill. 53. Check 53. Hey, pick it up, defense.
On second and goal, Jackson flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But now it's third and goal.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Third and goal, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That's what friends are
A 10-yard
for.
touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Brandon, would you say they went from agony to elation in just a few quick seconds on that play?
Probably thought they were about to give it up in the red zone and then touchdown.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way that they drew it up and said this is the way it's supposed to be done. It just happened.
But the end will justify the means.
Hey, pick your game up. That's it. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Jackson for the shotgun, and this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. He's been busy today. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. A strong running. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Number 53, Mike 53. There's a part in that.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the fourth quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all? Whether they played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.